let's talk about Divi and Elementor. I'm wearing sunglasses, you will know why, because I'm going out in the veranda. Oh my god, and it's kind of bright. So if you have been following me on my YouTube channel or on the Facebook page, if you haven't, please do it. Subscribe and like and everything. You know that I do WordPress and I do Elementor a lot. The purpose of this vlog is not to be a flame video, but just my experiences so far and what I feel, how I like. I prefer Elementor, but I will try very hard to be objective and unbiased when it comes to Divi. But Divi makes it so hard. But there are many of you that are wondering whether you should purchase Divi or Elementor, so I will try and break it down in very simple words, what each one offers. Now, Elementor is a plugin. Let's start with that. Elementor is a plugin. Divi is a theme. Practically, in reality, for you maybe it doesn't make much difference because both of those tools will help you build a website. So it's just technicalities, but it's important to know because if you want to install Divi, you need to install the theme that you need to purchase it first. But Elementor has also a free version that you can try before you commit into purchasing it. You can go to dashboard, you can go to your WordPress dashboard and you can find the plugin and you can download it, the free version, and you can test it, Elementor, and you can test it and see if it's something that works for you. On the other hand, Divi, it needs to be installed, like the theme needs to be installed. Unfortunately, as far as I know, there is no free or trial version, so you need to purchase it. So it has there are different plans. Elementor has a plan for one website, a plan for 3 websites, for 25 websites, and so on. It can even go to like limitless or like 1,000 websites that costs $1,000 or euros per year for agencies. Divi has also like a yearly, I think, subscription, but it has a lifetime subscription that can be used to how many websites you want. And last time I checked, it was roughly $250 the lifetime, which means you buy it and you have it, it's yours, and you can use it to how many websites you want. Now, why did I choose Elementor? Well, it was a program that clicked more into my head. Actually, I had heard of Divi before I even tried Elementor. I've seen it. I went in to see their website and it was like, oh, that's cool, okay. But you know, it didn't click into my brain, if that's how I could say it. However, when I tried Elementor, it was like, oh, we're here, we're home, this is it. So it was like love at first sight. For other people, I understand that that happens with Divi, and that's okay. But for me, I find it easier to work with my brain because I like the fact that you go into your Canva and you have a bar on the side, and there it's elements like title, text, images, videos that you can drag and drop, and you can build your page as you wish. Divi has a similar mechanism, so to speak, like you click on the page and it opens the rows and the modules that you can add, so you build it like that. Both have ready-made templates that you can use, both have ready-made functions that you can use. So the thing with those tools is that the idea is that they will save you a lot of time instead of coding yourself or just trying to figure out with other plugins and, you know, a lot of third-party plugins, which you can argue once you enter into the plugins world you never stop. I don't know, but try and keep it clean and simple, not overdo it. So you can do much with just themselves, how they are, without needing to install so many plugins. And when it comes to Elementor, free or pro version, you just install it and that's it. Of course, there are add-ons, extra programs that can work well with Elementor, but if you are on a small budget or no budget at all and you just want to build a website, I recommend Elementor because it's easy. I think it doesn't have a very steep learning curve, which if you're just beginning, either or Divi or Elementor will be like equivalent in the learning process, I guess, depending on how you work. So before you make a commitment, if you decide to purchase each of those tools, I suggest for Elementor, go and download it. Go to your WordPress dashboard, go to plugins, install it, and test it out, check it out, try to build something to see if that's something that works for you. When it comes to Divi, as I said, there is no free version, but what I would advise is go to YouTube and find tutorials where they will show you exactly, a tutorial is showing you exactly how the software works and what to click, and try and find the tutorial and see if that makes sense to you. Then you can make a decision. Now, one can argue also price-wise that Divi is a better choice because it has the lifetime version, and the lifetime version means that you pay it once and that's it. You don't have to pay more, and you have lifetime updates. Whereas with Elementor, you need to pay a yearly subscription if you decide to go pro. Now, that can be good and bad. I mean, depending on your budget and how you want to see it, because if you commit to Divi, then it means that you have bought this tool and you are stuck with it forever. Well, forever. Of course, you can change it. If you don't like it, you change it. But you have paid something for life, like a lifetime. Well, depending, of course, your budget. Whereas Elementor, if you decide that okay, I tried it, I built something, but it's not for me, after the first year, if you don't like it, you don't have to renew it. The thing is that the website will not break necessarily, but you will not be able to do the updates, and maybe potentially you won't be able to start Elementor to do some edits because you might get loading issues, but at least you have some time to adjust, or maybe to get a different builder or a different solution. So this is my take. However, I know you're not supposed to be negative online, like in general. Sorry, in general, not only online, in life. It's not good to be negative, but I have a little rant because I have been trying to do something with Divi. For me, it is not intuitive. It doesn't come with intuition. That's a word. The way it responds to different screen sizes, for me, I don't like it. And the way I don't feel it is as flexible as Elementor. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think Elementor is more flexible, or do you think Divi is more flexible? And at this point, I don't want to go into the speed. Both of them are not like the best when it comes to speed, so even if you decide to use those tools, please be consider or keep in mind that your images need to be adjusted for the web, like resized, optimized, and don't put too many graphical elements unnecessary, so that you don't want to make your website heavy. Because it is a fact that those plugins, those builders, they do create extra code, because that's how you build the website. You create extra code. So that you can keep that in mind. But I believe that Elementor, at least in my brain, it is more flexible. If you think that Divi is more flexible, I would like to know in the comments, like, what would you consider its advantage of Divi? If I stop being objective for a moment and be completely subjective or biased, Elementor for me, it's so easy. Like, just the fact that it's drag and drop, it helps me. It's like a puzzle that you can rearrange stuff, you can drag and drop. You can do that also in Divi, but for me, like the clicking to edit some elements, it takes, like, I feel like I'm clicking on it, and after a second it responds. Like, it's not responsive, and then little dots that are spinning all the time on Divi. Like, you start the editor and then you see the web page, the editor, and then you get the dot spinning again, or like, okay, it was just spinning, and you see it and then it spins again. Why? That it frustrates me. And the fact that it's like I cannot, I don't have any intuitive thoughts when it comes to Divi. On the other hand, Elementor, I know these are I have a list of all the plugins, and I know that the first column is of the element is the settings, like the content. The second, the middle, is the styles, and the third is some advanced options, the margin and the padding. So everything is there, everything is on the same. I don't need to have a pop-up. That's Divi. I don't have to open an element and have a pop-up in front of me that is blocking my screen. I have everything on the side, so for me it's more tidy. But of course, that is my opinion. I would love to know what you think, and I'm gonna stop ranting. If that sounded like a rant, what do you think? I don't know if I helped you made a choice. Let me know if you have some questions. But if it's like to make a proper choice, I suggest to try or familiarize with both tools to see what clicks better with your brain, because in the end of the day, that is what matters, what makes more sense to you, what you find more useful to work with, and not what your friend or someone on the internet said, but what you think. So I hope it helps in your shopping or plugging hunt. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, as I said, and make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. It's mostly Elementor. It's not going to be any Divi tutorials on this channel, WordPress and Elementor tutorials. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.